Welcome back, welcome back. Not sure how to talk about this, but I feel like I gotta let it off my chest for some reason. I lost my mother and my older brother this year, back to back. And my other brother got locked up. I don't really talk to my little brother. So basically, this was the year I basically lost my family. I don't really talk to my father's side of my family. I don't really talk to anybody from my past. And I had a weird relationship with them. You know? A lot of people understand certain things, I'm sure, having problems with your brothers or maybe your parent. Some of us went through abuse, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever the case may be. And I always reached out all my life. I always tried to change things, tried to be the bigger man. After all the combating and fighting, I won't lie. That's why it's so easy to combat and fight other people. And they're never ready for the onslaught that I give them, because they have no idea what I faced. That's what makes me a human lie detector. My mother was a good and bad person. As much as she hurt me, I've always seen people talk good about her. Talk about how she helped them and shit. And that used to piss me off. It used to piss me off because she would never help me. I watched my mother help people get jobs, walk them through every step, drive them there. I watched my mother help people figure out how to get a car, an apartment, all these things all my life. Because of the knowledge she had. She knew things and she would share them, like, go do this, go do that, or here, let me show you how to do it. You know? I think that's where I get that selflessness from. I get a lot of things from my mom. I think that's why I never hated her, because then I would hate myself. You know? And it was weird when she was dying to actually have to face that day, because many times we argued about that day. She used to always, I don't even want you at my funeral. Always trying to say the most negative things. You know? I used to feed into it and be like, I'm not going to show up, trust me. Don't worry. You don't have to tell me twice. I've heard it enough times in my life that I won't show up. If you have one person say, she said not to show up, I won't show up. Now, if you're just doing what all hating ass people do that know they're getting on your fucking nerves and want to poke at your soul, they go past your heart. They want to run through that motherfucker to your soul. They want to make sure when they're dead, you're still angry at them. Like it's a game or something. Like who's gonna win? I never understood that about my mom. But I did know she was a kind person too. She was like many other women. She didn't have a proper father. She had a father, but I don't know. Obviously, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And by the way my mother described her being raised and everything happening, she didn't have the greatest mom neither. You know? Generation after generation of kids raising kids. Sex revolution. Woo! Feminism. Woo! I don't need no man era. Woo! You go, girl. So, it's just so weird. Like when I went to see her in the hospital, I was so heartbroken. Because I was so close to having a better life with my mom. You spend your whole fucking life arguing with somebody, most of the time, about dumb shit. Because they don't think they're ever gonna die early. Motherfuckers always think they're gonna live forever. And my mom had the power of prophecy. You know? You ever meet somebody that's gonna tell you something's gonna happen? Like, oh, she's gonna get pregnant. Or you're gonna get in an accident if you keep driving like that. And then your ass actually do. My mom always had that. She always had the power of words. Plus, she was a fucking master Jedi, so, you know. That's why I be telling you people, mind manipulation is so real, it's ridiculous. People just like to call it different shit. So, although me and her didn't hatch everything over, you know, I didn't get to, I didn't get the sorries that I wanted. I didn't get the, I'm so proud of you. You're literally the only son that's fucking standing on his own, trying your hardest. You didn't become a statistic. You're actually gonna try to hold up our fucking family name with some honor on it. Not just have it. No, actually be one of us is known, oh, it's a nice guy. It's a fucking hard worker. That's that guy. Not that Superman. Not he's the fucking rapper. No, he's a man that tries as hard as he can and should have gave up a long time ago and said, I'm cheating and stealing like the rest of you niggas. And I'm gonna be better at it because there's rules and I know about the rules and you're idiots. You just keep doing shit. Don't even realize there's rules to shit. It's pathetic. Anyway. And my older brother, me and him never really got along. We was cool, but he was my oldest brother, so it's 2 generations up. And I don't know, we had certain similar things, but you know, when you don't have that father, that unity, that rock, to make your sons realize the rest of your friends, the whole world, they don't give a fuck about you. They're pretending. When you grow up, you're going to find out the blood in your fucking veins, that's not even going to hold people together. So since you're stuck around these people, you better start building bonds now. Because when you diss these motherfuckers, you're the ones that are there, and then you need help, and they diss you, all they're going to say is, remember when I needed help? Remember when I watched you give that girl this? Remember when I was homeless and you didn't even know? Remember when you needed commissary money because you kept getting locked up? Remember when you wanted the phone calls and the talks and you was locked up and here, hold this pack for me. The cops are coming. They're not going to check you. You're my little brother. Just walk away. They don't even know you're my brother. You know what I mean? Like, so many things people use, don't even realize. In the future, you're going to need that person in some way. Because it's all you got. You know? I always thought I would be so hurt when these people started passing or finished themselves off and put themselves away long enough where, you know, I ain't gonna see you no more. And that's it. And since you never called me when I was homeless, and you never, when I needed to put my hand out, how you doing? You was never there. You let strangers do it. Even though I helped you when you were down. I remember doing certain things for my family members. It ain't the biggest things in the world. Like, they ain't never did nothing for me. No. We all do things for each other. But nah, we all know about those things you need done for real. And nobody else in the world is, if anybody's gonna do it, it should be your family members. You trying to get on, you know, and your family members don't put you on in any way. They don't just give you shit so you can make a jump ahead and they have it. Nah, dog, I can't respect that, because how the fuck can I get friends to do it? Sound the horns, my daddy's in the building. People talk this black power stupid shit. I had to fucking have help from white people more than my own people my entire life. It's fucking retarded. That's why I can never be racist against anybody, because my Lord sent me around everybody and they helped me. While the ones that are supposed to, it's you and y'all, we're with the Most High. Most High. I couldn't ask one of you niggas for a cup of water. I can ask one of these motherfucking nations, though. Motherfucking non-believers, though. I can ask a non-believer right now for something, and they'll fucking give it to me. It's fucking pathetic. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. So, as I think about it, and I'm like, yo, are you, like, broken or something? Like, it's your mom. You know? And I'm like, yeah, kinda, you know, you're different. Maybe you're broken, your feelings or something. And then I logically think about things and, you know, go over those scientifical things and, you know, professional psychiatrists and all these things I learned and warned my fucking mother about, like, yo, bro. You could think you're gonna get off the way you think. But it's not. It's sad. Like, don't go out with your children. And I hate you. You know what I mean? I don't hate my mother. Even though when she was alive, it was damn near like we hated each other. So why waste your time arguing and lying and cheating each other and all these stupid things like you hate each other? Then your ass die anyway. Your kid realize, well, yeah, I did always love my mother. Am I wrong? And then they think about all the days they kept saying, yo, can you stop? Can we stop this fucking petty argument shit? You're my mother. Why do we argue about everything and anything? How come we don't have regular conversations and you just agree with me? We're arguing about online stupid shit. You know what I mean? Shit that people online are arguing about. Feminism and fucking wage gaps and like, what the fuck? Talking about how bad all the men were in your life, and they're like, listen, nigga, I'm not those men. Don't take that shit out on me. A lot of you women do that. Y'all talk about men to your sons like all men ain't shit, not realizing you're talking to a man. And if he's not a man yet, you're talking to a future man, telling him no matter what you do in your life, you ain't shit. You don't realize that's what you're saying. You don't need to say the words. When you say every man ain't shit, your son looks at himself like, wait up, am I a bitch or something? Am I a female? Oh yeah, I am a man. Oh, I ain't shit. That's fucking retarded, y'all. Anyway, shit really always, I thought when this day came, I would be extra sad and all this, and because I watched many people lose their parents and shit, and they kind of beefed with them, you know. It wasn't as extreme as mine, but they had the, I hate you, mom. Fuck you, dad. I hate my dad. He's always fucking telling me the right thing to do. So, you know what I mean? I could understand that, you know, but I don't know. I'm kind of, in a way, this is going to sound weird, I'm happy my mom was an asshole to me. I've seen people lose their entire reality of their parents dying. Like, they get depressed, they start fucking sobbing, lose their job, their girlfriends, their kids and shit. Like, I've seen people lose a lot just losing their parents. They lose a piece of them, you know? Some people take it well, but some people, you know, if they wasn't mentally ready or whatever, I don't know what it is that make a person have a good relationship with their parents and then they die. I guess that's what it is that makes you, you know, fall apart. But I don't get it, because I feel like if I love my mom more and she did things and my father was in the life, I don't think I want to fall apart when they were gone. I want to be like, all right, now I am my mom and my dad. I finally took their spot. I'm OG now. Now I gotta remember what the fuck they've been teaching me and telling me and all that shit that I love about them, and I gotta concrete this shit. I gotta be what they was. I'm the motherfucking tree now. Our DNA relies on me. Us being in the future relies on me now. You know? Guess other people don't look at it like that. I guess that's why for me, I don't know, maybe that's why it didn't hurt so much, cause it did hurt, but like I said, people cry for days and they can't do shit no more, they can't eat, can't go to work. You know what I mean? I guess people just take things differently. I've seen a lot of strong people go through it too. And, you know, they went through it. They went through what they had to do. And they had more problems than me. They got kids and they might have debt, animals to take care of. Yes. But I think the thing that does it is the life that I built for myself. Sound the horns, my daddy's in the building. This alone life that I've been on and trying to always build a team of real family and friends, because I've never had real family. Well, I had friends, I had some, but they wasn't grown, you know? I was one of those kids that was always focused on being a grown-up and realizing I'm fucking poor and this shit's gonna get hard, because all the adults that are smart tell me, you better enjoy this kid shit. You ain't gonna be able to put your fucking hand out much longer. And you a boy? You're gonna find out the hard way if you keep putting your hand out. You're gonna get all your self-respect taken away. You're gonna become a slave to regular ass people. You already had to listen to fucking people in the world. You're gonna let these low-level Super Saiyans fucking enslave you? Get the fuck out of here, bro. My ancestors ain't go through what they went through so I could let some fucking regular block nigga rule over me. The fuck out of here, nigga. And y'all niggas ain't paying. I'm like, yo, that's why I never did the gangster thing. I said, nigga, I'd rather go work, man. Fuck, I'll make all that little money and have the protection and the dirt. But if it all goes down, I'm gone, more than likely. And yous or not, I'm out there doing the super heavy lifting, you know? Them niggas should be getting compensated. Them niggas should not want for nothing. But I don't know. I'm a good guy, so I guess, you know, that don't make no sense on they side. They're like, nah, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? This shit'll fall apart if you start doing that. I don't know. Anyway, losing people is such a difficult thing for everyone, because we're all gonna lose people. We're all gonna lose things, you know? Some of us are gonna have to move to different places, and I realize everything like online and a lot in the world is always talked about for people that are not in these situations, you know? So all the rest of us are fucking left out, but there's so many of us. Like the not having a dad thing and all these fucking beta male fucking jokes and you're a simp ass loser automatically. You do. And I'm like, yo, bro, everything y'all say can be easily disproven so quick. And then if a person's lifestyle is making them happy and that's the way they gotta do it, that's the way they gotta do it, you know? Like I hear a lot of this shit talking and it just doesn't make any sense, you know? guess a lot of people are not alone, and the people that are, they don't step out and talk, you know? Because you're alone. You're already feeling like the whole world's against you, you know? So if you speak out, you're like, well, I'm going to be speaking out against all these groups. A lot of motherfuckers ain't got the balls to do that. I think that's why my father sent me on my journey. Made me who I am or something. Because I sound no horns. I don't care what it is, yo. If I dislike the shit, I'm gonna state my opinion. I don't give a fuck how many people like it and they're gonna disagree. They're gonna say, they're gonna call you crazy. So fucking what? I read things and learned from the smartest people in the fucking history of the world, and all of them was called crazy before everyone else caught up to them and said, oh shit, they're right. We're idiots. They don't say that, but that's what the fuck it really is. That's how innovation and all this shit changes and shit. Everyone's get used to thinking this is the only way, and it can't happen. Nothing can be invented. No one can do this. No one can do that. And then that one dude proves, like, listen, you're just fucking dumb, and this shit works. This is what's gonna work now. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. You've never tried it. I done did it. I done put the research in. I done walked the earth and seen what I need to do it. And nah, you can't tell me it ain't real. It's just not real because nobody made it real yet. A lot of people don't get that because they're not trained. Not trained to have an imagination. You have to train your fucking self for that. All people could do is tell you, you should have one. You know? Do this to work on it. Your imagination is the gateway to such power. And also nightmares, you get stuck in that thing too much and don't, pull the concrete out of it. You'll be up in the clouds forever. But, like I said, I think that's why my father had this certain life for me. Remember, I used to be so mad losing, lose a father at an early age because he's not there. One side of my family ain't fucking with the other side, and just all these things. Building up groups of people that I do things with and then lose them. And we all have those first best friends, you lose your loves. I lost all of those things. And I watch people just turn to the dark side off of one. Or crumble and then just be unhappy. Never get any, or like really be happy. I see so many people that are alone and not happy they're alive. They're not looking at it like, yo, bro, I just went through some shit and I'm still here. And mad other people would crumble. They would crumble and they would quit under that pressure. Some people would go join the people that went bye-bye because they know they're alone now. Point blank period. You're all you got in the world, and you can see, since you always only had you've been paying attention to the world the whole time, how fucked up shit really is. Oh God, it feels good to be home. Give me one second. Anyway, hopefully, some of you can understand this rant. The point is, learn to control your mind and learn about loss. Learn and see other people that have lost. I think that's what helps me deal with loss the most. Especially seeing that the virus thing happened, and me watching all those people go, and then people around, everyone was losing their families, especially the older. So a lot of people's parents went bye-bye, and just seeing that suffering made me realize, like, yo, bro, you got an older mother, and this shit is out here. Besides, like, all the other things, because that didn't take her. So it made me aware of, like, yo, even though you're gonna beef with your mom about pay shit, still tell your mother you love her. still go over there and try. And I did. In the last 3 days, I spent going to my mom's house, and we didn't argue and whatever, whatever. And it made me feel good because when she passed away, I got to really believe and know that although we didn't have all the time in the world, our last moments were decent. They were good. They were moments of me laughing with her and not arguing and talking about the regular shit that she would always argue about, but she just didn't. Her helping me one last time, fixing my bike for me going over there, helping her out, cleaning things up, or just being there talking to her and asking how her day is, and certain regular things, the things that actually matter. You know, when you're gone, you have something to think about besides all the other things. My mom wasn't always bad to me. She was good in certain ways, but I don't know. I guess she realized how hard life really is and tried to do the tough love thing or something and got locked into it. You gotta be strong and hard on your kids, but you also have to understand their children. Pressure will make them crack in ways you don't understand. You're not a scientist and you're not a doctor. You're gonna send your kid into having to become one himself. So, don't do that. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. I'm about to go relax. Think of a real video to make. I've been so ahead of the game lately. Most of the videos y'all watch are days old now. I'll put a video out one day and I won't make videos for a couple of days, or I'll just make 5 videos in one day and I just won't put them out no more as fast because, we seem to have a steady audience of 4 to 5 people every other video. By the end of the day, we're getting like maybe good solid 10 or something like that. And that's good for me right now, The numbers is going up on the subscribes a little bit. Some people like certain things. But most of all, it's being seen and heard. I was never meant to be here to make anyone have the answer or give answers. I give my solutions. Things that I think that would work in the life and for certain people that I meet. My solutions don't work for everybody because everybody's not the same. Everybody don't want the same thing. Some people like being wicked. Some people know they're only going to go halfway in the gym. They're not trying to go any other, So, shout out to the bulls and the ninjas that are actually watching and putting some actual thought into themselves and not taking everything I say so personal. Realize that I'm testing your mind on many different ways and trying to get people to understand. The more we talk, the more things that are brought to the light, eventually we can all stop arguing with each other and start actually choosing something. Because once enough people realize there's other ways of doing things, maybe people will stop arguing about the same old stupid shit and say, I'm going to go try to do that now. Instead of arguing. All love, all praise to the Most High.